Here's how to increase your LinkedIn DM responses by 400%. No lie, my client Andre recently asked me how long he should leave it after sending a connection request and someone accepting it to actually send that first DM. So I helped him lay out a structure which is based on his data, but it will increase his response rate based on that data by 400%. Not only that, I showed him how to systemize the whole approach and get himself out of the trenches too. Check it out.
We've never spoken before, we connected, we still don't know each other, we're really cold, and then I just comment on 3 or 4 of your posts over a 7-day period, day 10 maybe or whatever, and then drop you a message saying, hey man, how's it going? Or, you know, whatever might work for you. Very casual. I don't have to reference the 3-4 posts that I've engaged with. If you're reaching out to people and going, hi, my name is, and I talk about this, they can already see that at the top of the DM anyway. When there's no delay in you DM or no engagement, the response rate is what, like 10 to 20%? But when you delay it plus engage with someone, the response rate's like 80 plus. Don't do any of that because there's a massive difference. The thing that you now need to optimize for is the time input, because commenting, delaying, going and searching, as you've rightfully said, costs time. What can you get your VA to do? You're thinking not this and maybe not the engagement, but what he or she could do is all the connections and some of the engagement, as you've mentioned. But then there could also just be a list. So in between connecting and engaging with this person's post, let's say, can she not just put an activity link in a spreadsheet from like every single person that connects? If I went onto your profile, I can see all your posts and stuff. If I click show all activity, that generates a separate link. So could your VA, just to save you the time, put that in a spreadsheet? This bit can be outsourced once you've got a little bit of a process for it, for sure, because you can just say, right, with these types of people use DM1, and these types of people use DM3, and then the only thing that you'll be focused on is this engagement here and sounding intelligent on a comment. VA can come back to these activity links that you've saved, send that first DM. Once they've responded, then you take over the conversation. We'd never spoken before, we connected, we still don't know each other, we're really cold, and then I just comment on 3 or 4 of your posts over a 7-day period, day 10 maybe or whatever, and then drop you a message saying, hey man, how's it going? Or, you know, whatever might work for you. Very casual. I don't have to reference the 3-4 posts that I've engaged with.
The best way to find leads on LinkedIn is using Sales Navigator. But most people are scared of it because they think it costs too much and it's complicated. Firstly, you can grab a 30-day free trial. Secondly, I've got a free training that I'm going to give to you that helps you locate every single one of those leads you want. And this works for every industry. I'll literally show you everything. So if you want it completely free before I take it down, then hit the link in the description. Without further ado, back to the vid.
Have they connected? Yes. Are they an ideal client? Yes. Engage if possible? Yes. Okay. Delay? Then DM. If you're making 3 or 4 comments rather than just relying on one, you're warming them up. You don't need to give war and peace. You're warming this person up to then be able to go, hey, yeah, it's been great chatting to you on the feed. Thought I'd bring it to the inbox. I don't know, whatever, like whatever suits your style kind of thing. Then all we need to do is optimize for the patterns. So the pattern here is leaving a delay and engaging before DMing is going to boost your response rate on your DMs by 400%. Or 800%, depending on whether it's 10 or 20. You're doing the connection, you're commenting, you're having conversations with the people, and all 3 of these things are directing them to content, arguably profile and content, or like you've said, headline. So you got the optimized profile, you got the headline at the start. If you are then consistently, let's say, going live, doing video, you just automatically, you're capturing the attention over here. Then going live, posting content all the time, having conversations, not putting too much into it just yet in terms of being forceful. You're building the trust. And then when you can hit them either with a post, with an email, with a lead magnet, you'll be able to get a conversion and actually turn that person into a warm lead. Just test one part of what I've just talked about and then see what the pattern is for that for the next few days. And then go, actually, that thing that Chris said, it worked here, but it didn't work here. So let's eliminate that and optimize or maximize for this.